Okay, so now that we're remembering who we are and we're working really intentionally to stay connected to ourselves, in evolving, you're actually working on your own life design. It goes somewhere, right? It's not just like you're working on evolving. It actually goes somewhere and it becomes your life becomes much more intentional. One of the things that I do on the daily and sometimes weekly, because sometimes it doesn't change all that much, is I really keep in mind like how I want things to go. Not in a controlling way, but I have a vision about that. So let's say today I'm just thinking about how I have a list of things that I want to do. But some of it is I just want to make sure that I stay calm throughout the day so that at the end of the day, I can enjoy myself. I can have a nice dinner with friends. I can take a long walk. I have the energy to exercise. I can be easy with myself and with the people around me, even if I had a big day. So I call that a mock up that I'm actually like putting up in my mind, like, as if you had a chalkboard of your life, that these are the things that I want to achieve by the end of the day. I'm thinking about that at the beginning of the day because I'm going to set my energy up to be able to give that to me. I'm going to monitor my energy throughout the day so that I don't give it all away. Sometimes um, you might spend all your energy in your morning meeting, brainstorming, working really hard, or solving some problem, or working on something for other people or family or whatever it might be, but you might not have much left after that for yourself. So, to stay really focused on intentional goal setting for yourself and how do you want to set yourself up to achieve some of the things that you want. But in all along the way, you're bringing your core self with you, right? It's not like you're doing that not knowing that there's all these skills and attributes that you bring to the table in your life design. And I call it like evolving is actually working on your life design, that a lot of people don't think about sort of the things. And I'm not talking about, oh, we're accomplishing all these things, we're doing all these things so that we get approval and we feel like we get to be a better person, better than everybody else. Like, we're competing with the world. But what I'm talking about is you on you, that you can actually see, like in my chapters of life, I would like to be able to like have more time management. I'd like to be able to like not feel like I'm always late or not feel like I'm always behind or not feel like I'm never really keeping my commitments. I really want to be able to do that and have all these other things happen in my life, have kids and have a relationship and have um, daily practices that I do, like exercise and friends, regular friends, and see people. I like or read every day, whatever it is that's important to you, right? And so some of it is just that life design. It doesn't have to be very complicated. It's like I want to have peace. I want to have predictability. I want to have connection with people that I care about. And so part of that development of the core is to be more intentional about these things every day. So they're really a part of your baseline, your life design, your evolution, your ability to like design the chapters of your life. That there's something really powerful about that because it all comes from you, from your values, from what feeds you, what fills you, what makes you feel like you get to have some part of life that's just yours, no matter what's going on. And I know that there's exceptions to that, right? We have situations in life where we may not be able to control, like illnesses and um, the people that we care about, that we have to maybe take care of them more than we planned, or we have to sacrifice ourselves in some way to make sure that our community is also um, getting some of their needs met, and that might take something from us. But on the core level, that you're still having some left for you, that you're still making sure you feed yourself no matter what, right? That we always are coming back to that. And that is know who you are because you're always with yourself in dialogue. You're never like ignoring yourself. You're never avoiding yourself. And that's what I want to emphasize for this time. And so one other part of that that I wanted to say, which was a skill that you might want to put into play right here in this section is life mapping. So there might be some things that you just haven't been able to overcome in your life or develop in yourself. And to really think about, okay, well, if those things were coming up, um, I need to really look at how will I develop those skills to overcome those things. Like one of my clients, this is a simple thing, didn't drive. And they just never learned how to, and for lots and lots and lots and lots of reasons. But it was really prohibiting themselves. It was prohibiting them from being able to travel, to look around, to have more freedom in their life. And so they thought, like, in my life design, my intentional life design this year, I need to accomplish that in order for me to be able to I feel like I can evolve a little bit more. And that's a hard thing, to do when we're adults. It's really hard to learn from the beginning something different. Some people that I know have phobias about certain things. Some people might not be able to feel like they get to communicate well, that they have sort of a personality that's really shy, and that they start working on that to be able to speak, to be able to feel, to be able to know what's going on with themselves because they want to evolve. So my question to you is, in order to make sure that you remember who you are, you have to also remember who and what parts of yourself you want to grow in order to become more and more of who you are. Because maybe there's a part of yourself, that very quiet voice, that's actually doesn't get heard, like it needs to be heard a little bit more. Your deepest, deepest, deepest desire, so you can deeply connect with yourself.